Hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like 8 o'clock again, and I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Pre free agency frenzy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got all giddy. We brought up the free agency frenzy. What are they called? Designs? No, that's not. Party favors, I guess you would call them. And we all gather around the TV and we sing the Pearl of Wisdom um, slogan together. The whole neighborhood, we all get together and do it. It's lovely. So I wanted to talk about les habitants, the Habs, Montreal Canadiens. They traded Shaw to Chicago today for a second, third, and something like that. Damn good return for a guy who's had concussion problems and all that sort of thing for quite some time. He's making about 3.5, 4 million. Um, you get, everybody loves the guy. He's great in the room, tough player, good guy to have like on your team as far as morale is concerned, and will work his ass off. But I mean, it was probably not the greatest signing to begin with, and now they got rid of him for a pretty good haul. And then trade a fourth liner, Delory, I think was making two. He cleared up like 5 million space today. Gives them like 13 million. That's Bergevin that did that. And remember when this guy was getting like shit for everything he did? Remember that? When he got shit for the Weber trade, when he got shit for letting everybody go like Radulov and all that stuff. And now he's starting to come up roses, isn't he? And I'll be the first to admit I was there with him. But here he is. He's got 13 million in cap space. He obviously made the cap space for a reason. And a lot of the speculation is that Duchesne will be going to Montreal. I suppose that's possible. I think, though, I got a little something, something. We got a little something, something for you. They've got too many. They've got so many centers coming up right now. It is sick. Kokaniyami and what the heck is that guy that keeps on going? Anyway, it was a first round pick 2 years ago, and for some reason his name has left me. And Domi's playing center. They've drafted like, I don't know, 7 or 8 centers in the past 2 or 3 years. They've got tons of centers coming at the moment. I have a feeling that for some reason the New York Islanders are letting Lee go. And I think Lamoriello went in there. He didn't. I don't think it was Lamoriello that made Lee captain. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. And has decided that maybe Lee wasn't the captain that he wanted. And Lee was probably asking for a shitload of money. It's a guy that he scored a lot of goals thanks to Tavares. He even had like a 40 or maybe even 50 goal season. Right down on the bottom there, if you know. I can't remember. But he's had 40 goal seasons, 30 goal seasons, and for some reason maybe he doesn't think he fits well with Barzal as much as he thought he would. Or just Lee wants way too much money. We'll find out if the New York Islanders pick him up, because we'll find out how much money the Islanders offer him. When you consider the fact that the Islanders have very high tax that they have to pay there, I would think that it's more to do with Lamoriello just not thinking he's captain material, and he's going to be bringing in Panarin, and he probably doesn't want to put that much money on the wings. Like I mentioned before, if you read my last New York Rangers, why I figured Panarin was going to the Islanders. Same reason. Teams are starting to realize that you don't want to be spending too much money on your wings. Well, wingers are a little easier to find than centers and defensemen. My thinking is that Montreal will sign Gardner, because they need a guy that can move the puck back there, probably, and sign Lee. Something of that nature. Now, with that being the case, I still think they might have to come up with a couple more million somehow. to do that. But at the very least, I think Lee could be the guy that they're going for. Um, with being decent up the middle, I know I just said you don't want to spend too much money on the wings, but they don't really have a lot of wingers that they're spending money on that are in long-term contracts or anything like that. And they also don't have a guy that plays like Lee. A go to the net, grind in the corners type player, big, solid winger that can play with like like their Domies and stuff like that. Their centers, like even Koki Niemi, are not huge centers. So getting some big guys on the wings to create some room for those guys and have the mitts to be able to score some goals would probably be a good idea. That's my guess. Because going down the other areas that they might correct, they do need defensemen. They could be looking at possibly more trades to help their defense. Maybe Gardner isn't the answer. I'm not sure about that one. But I'm pretty sure. I have a really strong feeling that Lee might end up being a Hab. Well, that's my full 42%, boys and girls. Why don't you check out my other ones I just did? They are full of pearls, just like me. Full of pearls. Also, hit the subscribe button and the belly thingamajigger, and I'll give you my NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace. Flown to your house, right to your house, and signed by me. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.